Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lovecraft from the Mooncraft server. And today we plan to get a ton of work done at the mega base. In fact, a mega amount of work done. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on in the shopping district. There's a couple shops popping up. I think they're all still kind of being worked on. But Crafty Sloth is actually opening a pet shop, so let's check it out. So Crafty Sloth let me know that she was in need of some leads, and luckily we have a string farm, and while we've been mining out that huge area under our mega base, we have run into lots of slimes. So we got a full shulker of leads, or enough, few stacks, and we got 5 diamonds out of it, making some money today, oh yeah. So I thought it was funny, she has the same color wallet as me. And this is the pet shop, guys. Looking pretty sweet. I know she's still working on it, but she's got a lot of really cool, fun pets inside. Some dogs, some cats, and she's even got some ocelots. I don't know if I've ever seen an ocelot captured before. It's definitely been done, but not by me. We also saw Crafty Sloth in the Nether trying to get these bunnies through the portal, and always a struggle working with bunnies. Well, we are on our way over to Dark Knack-Knack's Bee City, or Bee Land, I believe he calls it. It's a pretty sweet build. I don't think we've been there on camera. We tried to once before. Oh, look at that. Looking really cool. Looking cool in the distance there. You can already see all the smoke from the bees. But last time we were here on camera, unfortunately, the footage got corrupted. I think that was when we dropped off the golden carrot lunchbox. Thanks for sleeping. And we are here today to sell him some netherite, or ancient debris, really, because he is looking to upgrade some of his tools and armor. So it looks like we're getting some diamond blocks. Oh yeah, already making a bunch of diamonds this episode. So we gave him a diamond block for 4 ancient debris. I think that's a pretty good deal. You let me know in the comments down below if you think that's fair. Anyways, he's got a super cool base. I'm pretty sure he has a cannon around here somewhere on his base. I remember liking the cannon the last time I was here. But as you guys can see, we are over a stack of diamond blocks. That's crazy. We're doing really well. We are pretty rich right now, and I look forward to getting even more rich in the future with some new shops. And we got to finish up that glass shop for sure. Thanks, Dark Knack-Knack. Oh, and there's the cannon. So yeah, this base looks sweet. I really like the design he went for. It's a lot different than anything I've ever done, and I really appreciate the build style. But yeah, looking really good. Keep it up, Dark Knack-Knack. Good luck. I know he's got a lot of stuff going on underground too, building ice highways and a dwarven city underneath, and you know, bees, gotta love the bees. It's got plenty of those. Alright, well, we will see you later, buddy. Well, that was a fun time hanging out with their friends, but now it is time to start some work on the mega base for today. And you know what, guys? We are running dangerously low on dirt and stone, so we might have to do a little bit of mining in between clips and stuff like that, because I got a big plan and I need to get it down before I forget, because I will forget and then it will look different, and I think I got a pretty good idea of where we want to go with this. If you guys know anything about the One Piece Water 7 arc, you know it's got a big old fountain and a bunch of waterways and stuff like that. So let's get to work on starting to make it look a little bit more like Water 7 and get some of the foundation for our base. We're definitely not getting it all done today, but we're getting a lot done. Here we go. hope you guys enjoyed that time lapse. It was a lot of work and it took a few hours. It was a lot of block placing. And in fact, we're going to check out some stats later because they're getting a little ridiculous, especially like dirt and stone and stuff like that. We've been placing a lot of blocks. Well, speaking of placing a lot of blocks, we are completely out of dirt. Out of dirt! Who would have thought? And luckily, some of the Moonies on the server have said that they can help us out with that. Whoa. So we're going to head over to Dark Knack-Knack's base and grab some dirt. And then we're going to head over to Crafty Sloth's house and borrow some dirt from her as well. So we just stopped by Dark Knack-Knack's house, grabbed some dirt. I know we just showed his base off on camera, but we're actually headed over to Crafty Sloth's house. So I think her nether portal is right over here. I believe so. She also said a few days ago I should check out her house again because it has had some kind of an upgrade or something like that. Not really sure. So let's check it out. Whoa! It already looks very different. I remember there was like a big tunnel going all the way from all the floors. And she's got a little ocelot habitat. Oh my goodness, master of pets. Look at it. It's so good. Well, we're going to borrow your bed. Sorry, Sloth. So let's get a good look at this place. Let's check it out from the outside because it looks like it's had some structural changes. Oh yeah, it has. Look at that. Whoa, look at that. That is super cool. Looking fantastic, Crafty Sloth. Really like the upgrades. And it looks like there's a little space to fly in here. Oh yeah, look at that. Looking super cool. And I really like the changes. Look at this. Not only an ocelot habitat, but also a little spot for the parrots. Super cool. Really enjoy it. And hey, little Rusty. Yeah, I like it, and good job, Crafty Sloth. So we're going to head to her storage system and borrow some dirt from her. So we just got some dirt from Crafty Sloth, and now we got a ton of it, so we should be able to get even more work done on the mega base today. We got to fill it all in. We're almost completely done with all of the structural work for our mega base and surrounding city, so I am super excited to just crank it out. Let's go ahead and get started, and then we can show it off. So little Rusty just stopped by and gave me a pig step disc. This is my very first pig step disc ever. Yeah, I want to check out your base. Oh my goodness, is this it? Whoa! Whoa! Check this out. Really cool. Lots of detail. Really nice, little Rusty. You've been doing some work. Look at this. I am loving it. That portal design, fantastic. Oh my goodness, love it. Well, let's see the interior. Looks like she's leading me that way. Okay. Wow. Wow, it does not... What is this? Oh, some treasure maps. Look at that. That's a cool idea. I've never seen that before. She's got skeletons coming up too. Wow. A skelly farm? She has been doing some work. There's a pig step. All the rarities. Oh, a god apple. Wow. Already got a Vex head. The chest monster bedroom. Love it. Wow. Wow, a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it looks really cool. I love the little chest monsters everywhere. And this little thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's a nice place to stay while you're waiting on finishing up your pyramid, but... I'm excited to see that as well. Wow, this looks so cool. This is super cool. I really enjoy getting base tours, and it definitely did not disappoint. What a great neighbor, you guys. Little Rusty is a great addition to the server, and her build style is amazing. Check out that base. It is just super cool. That's thumbnail material right there. And she gave us a pig step disc. What a nice neighbor. We're gonna have to do something super nice for her as well. I think we'll get to that in the next episode, and I know exactly what we're gonna do. I know exactly what she needs. And you'll have to wait until next episode to find out. So before that pleasant surprise, we got some of that dirt placed down. In fact, we got all of it placed down. Well, all of this. So before we kind of go over what I did, this is the only thing left that needs to be actually terraformed. This side right here. This entire side over here. I don't know what's in those boxes. Probably some dirt. And then we have to continue it all the way over here. I'm going to put this side on the back burner a little bit. I didn't have any plans to really expand in this direction at all, and I don't know how far out Lil Rusty wants to bring this pyramid, but it is a pyramid, so it's probably going to go up in that direction. So I'm not too worried about it, and I'm sure she'll let me know if she wants to put anything over here. But like I said, for now, we're just going to not do this. We've placed a lot of blocks, and as you guys can see and saw in the time lapse, we've placed a massive amount of blocks. We've also started to fill in this water right here, and that was a lot of fun. We tried kind of, try and experiment with kelp and ice and stuff, and it just didn't work. So since we want all of these to be source blocks all the way up to that level right there, what we're going to do is just put some ice down around this entire circle, break it, move up a layer, do it again, and it's tedious, but it's actually going to save us a lot of time. Luckily, it fills it in as you go, since it's a giant circle, so it's not too bad. Anyways, as you guys can see here, we have created a little bit of a central area for our base. Let me swap out my elytra real quick. Yep, so we have created a bit of a central point, and I know what you're thinking. It's a lot of just stone brick and stone and stuff like that. It's not that exciting to look at the moment. However, most of this isn't going to be that visible. In fact, a lot of these blocks are actually going to get covered up with different kinds of buildings, and those are going to have a lot more detail in them. I just wanted to get the structure started. It's kind of like the terraforming. So the terraforming, it just needs to be in place first before we can really start building on top of it for this kind of build. And same with this area as well. I just really wanted to get the main central structure in place so that we can start adding to it. And really breaking up this this stone brick with different kinds of builds and different pallets and different blocks, and that should be a lot of fun. And my vision for it should work, I think. Anyways, this is definitely not it. This is definitely not everything. This is just a bulk of the block placing. So we still have to get some kind of wall going around. I think it's going to come up to this level right here. And once we fill in this water, we will then be able to start adding the town area. So in the Water 7 arc, the entire town is kind of built like Venice, where there is waterways running through the town and stuff, and all of like the shopping districts are all kind of waterlogged, really. So they're all kind of up on stands, and I wanted to create the same feel because it wouldn't really be Water 7 if we didn't do that. And I really like the different kinds of designs that they have in the show that we will be kind of working with as inspiration. It's going to look very different than Water 7, but it should be fun, and I think you guys will enjoy the process. As I will enjoy the process at least. But it's coming along. It's getting there. I've kind of been putting off doing this water. We've just placed so many blocks. Speaking of placing so many blocks, let's check out some stats. So I have definitely used dirt blocks in other builds and for terraforming, but most of the dirt blocks and grass blocks placed so far in this server by me is in our mega base. And look at this, 94,000 dirt blocks used, which means I've placed them. And let's check out the grass blocks here. 14,000. That is over 100,000 dirt/grass blocks placed. Insane. We've also placed over almost 30,000 stone blocks, so we're at 27,000 stone blocks. That's nuts. And we've mined 151,000 stone blocks. So it's getting pretty wild. It will be exciting to see what it looks like at the end of this build. I know it's going to be pretty wild. Luckily, we won't be placing another 100,000. Well, we might. I don't know. We'll see. We'll be placing more than we should. Yeah, it's taken a lot of time. This entire build took hours, and we needed to make sure we really had these circular, cylindrical structures in the right spots, and it was a lot of fun to do. And it's nice to see my vision actually come to life a little bit. But we got a lot of work to go, and I'm excited to finish up. But Crafty Sloth just let us know she actually needs some help in the shopping district. So we're going to go sleep first for a little rusty, and then we're going to head back to the shopping district and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So in the shopping district, Crafty Sloth asked me and Clarinet Claire to come help her experiment with foxes. So after breeding up a few baby foxes, super cute little baby foxes, we tried removing them from their parents and seeing if we could get them to kind of like us a little more. Looks like that they are still kind of running away from me and Claire, the one that Crafty Sloth bred up at least. So the goal is to breed the foxes and then kind of relocate them, and they're just super cute and fun to play around with, those little cute little babies. So I bred up a couple and I tried moving them around, and now it's basically just a waiting game. So we bred up 2. I think we're only supposed to breed 1. The goal is just to make sure it makes sense to buy them in her shop this way. So we're gonna snag that little guy, got him, and we're gonna head over somewhere else. I don't know, just somewhere kind of far away. Looks like she got some parrots now too. That's pretty cool. Anyway, as you can see, this little guy is still kind of running from me a little bit. So it looks like they're only really friendly to the ones that bred them and removed them from their parents, which is kind of dark. Anyways, we'll post them up right here and just kind of wait and see if they still like us when they grow up. So it looks like they're grown up, and I guess we'll just have to break the lead and see if they run away. But I think that's pretty much how foxes work. They don't follow you around like dogs or cats or anything, but they just become not afraid of you. I think that's basically how it works. Yeah, it looks like he's not really going anywhere, so that's good. I guess experiment successful. And it was super cool of Crafty Sloth to let us keep the little baby foxes, well, the grown-up foxes now, and take them to our new mega base. So getting animals to go through the nether, always a little bit dangerous. And what's even more dangerous is anybody coming to my base in its current state. I know a few people have already fallen through the hole I made for the super mega beacon, so that's a little unfortunate. But we were able to kind of corral the foxes and bring them down to the underside of our base. And speaking of the underside of our base, I guess I should show you guys one thing before we end today's episode. As you can see, it's our... Whoa, we almost fell. As you can see, it's kind of a mess down here at the moment. We got a lot of shulker boxes laying around everywhere. We're almost out of shulker boxes too, so we're gonna have to go get some from the end soon. But A, this looks really cool, I think, and we'll definitely be doing something with the inside of it. And B, we got a kelp farm, which looks like it broke, actually. That's a bummer. Well, I thought we were going to have to waterlog the kelp to make all of those source blocks. Turns out that's not the most efficient way to do it. However, we are collecting a little bit of kelp. I don't know how that broke, but since it was able to continue its growth, it turned all of those top into water sources, it looks like. So that's a bummer. This side is still working though. That's good. So we got, I think, 29 kelps growing because I mismeasured. It was supposed to be 15 and 15, but we're one block short. Anyways, I was just kind of messing around with the build palette with terracotta and prismarine, and I don't know if I love it, but I think there's something there. So we're gonna continue, just trying out different palettes until we come up with something that will work for our mega base, and we made a kelp farm. Sweet. Awesome, good job. And today was a lot of fun. We had a lot of adventures. We got these 2 sleeping foxes hanging out at our mega base now. And now we kind of have a mega base, and we at least have a roof over our heads while we're down here messing around and prepping for, more builds. However, we do have some work that needs to get done back at the seaside village, so maybe we'll get into that next episode. I don't know. You'll have to subscribe if you are excited to see even more content, and make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed today's episode. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I will see you in the next one, because we put out videos every single week. I'll see ya. Bye.